have a Peach to play against regularly. So I'm curious to see if Zex, like, if essentially his
Zex
notes
can pull
are
up the
going to be
Diddy Kong,
valid.
though.
Yeah,
he can pull out the Diddy, and he's been talking about it just a tiny bit. So it's either going to be the Sheik, the Marth, or the Diddy Kong. I can't see any of his other pockets coming out. Maybe Mario. I'm not sure how good that matchup is against Peach. Could be a little tricky.
I think Peach ends up giving Mario a bit of a hard time. The main reason I say that is one of the first notable performances of Samsora was double eliminating Ally from Clutch City Clash in Texas. Yeah,
okay.
So I'm inclined to say probably not Mario as a choice to go. Also, because Anti was looking to avoid that matchup as well at CEO Dreamland, right? He was trying to pull out the Meta Knight to make that work, and then went ZSS.
Yep. Oh, okay. So a little bit of history. Shout out to Zex's tag for Iroh. So Force and stuff. One of the brawl heads. He was really good friends with Ero's brother, actually.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to him.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, but no, moving into the match, game 1. Let's keep going. Zex already answering with that forward air, and I think that's going to be the thing about this. At low percents, Sheik is going to go ahead and control it, but at high percents, that is when Peach becomes terrifying.
Oh my! Like just the strength of the crown, right? Being able to take stocks at like 80% anywhere on stage for a character as light as Sheik and on Smashville.
Yep, no, and Zex keeping up the pressure. Really good stuff coming out. Ooh, both of them just jumping up, going for that air dodge.
Oh, nice. Waiting for that last air dodge. Zex keeping this momentum, doing what Sheik does really well. It's just that advantage state.
I actually do like that Zex is holding down at the ledge, getting that win box right there at the ledge as well. Beautiful stuff. Could be something to go ahead and look out for as we move on forward to this set. And Samsora, beautiful stuff, getting double back air.
I know, Zex playing very scarce right now.
I know, and like I said, Zex at the early percents, he's going to do well. And he is just backing off. He doesn't even want to be next to this Peach.
I love it. He's just like, I'm not being baited. I have the lead. I have no reason for it. Here's a couple needles. Maybe you'll change your mind and come to me.
It's such a great tool. And it's funny that we see Sheiks not taking full advantage of their needles. I'd love to see him go ahead and throw it out a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, they got nerfed for sure like about a year ago, right? But it's still a fantastic projectile. Being able to
still has some amazing range. Like, you can't do it full screen anymore. We're not playing Injustice.
Right there. Punishing that up smash attempt as an edge guard. Samsora looking to close out the stock, and he finds it with that forward air.
Yeah, ends up doing 2 in a row. Went for the first one on shield, but he's just backed up and was like, Zex, I know you're going to come right at me.
Yeah, you can't really punish that forward air unless you're absolutely certain in it. Peaches love baiting with that.
All right, the slap chop coming in, taking away that stock. Even game right now between these two.
Oh,
love the roll in right there coming off the Zex, but the Nair coming out.
And right now, Samsora takes pretty good control of this.
Oh, no. The turnip in hand. I heard really good conversion right out of it coming from Zex. I thought him grabbing the turnip was actually going to like hinder him a little bit.
And right now, I want to point out, Zex is actually getting a little bit less patient in the neutral, and we're seeing Samsora exploit that more and more right now.
Yeah, no, really, Zex needs to go back to playing this patient game. He's a regrab.
Oh, that roll-in doesn't get caught by that up smash. And doesn't get much of a punish on it. But
beautiful mash right there, but the 1 second roll ended up getting him there. Miss space forward air, and Zex still not getting the punish. No. So I do like that Samsora is challenging basically his landings with down air. Such a beautiful move, it's multi-hit, and just stuffing out a lot of like approaches. Doesn't find the air dodge punish he was looking for right now. Yeah, but that dash attack almost taking away that stock. Great bouncing fish to go ahead and get back on. Right now, yeah, Zex playing extremely scarce around Samsora, right? Backing off, doesn't even want to deal with any sort of mix-up whatsoever. Oh, but it's our spot there. All right, Zex with a second least on life, whiffing that grab. Got the air dodge? No. Right there, doesn't get a punish on that power shield at F tilt and instead eats a back air for it. Just a little bit of hesitation after that power shield, and that cost him that punish and ultimately that game. Unfortunately. Yeah, no, I mean, that was great stuff from Samsora at the end there, waiting for that roll, hitting him with the booty, getting that stock. And Samsora is a player that I really love watching his neutral play. Just the way that he slowly adjusts to opponents and starts suffocating them out, and just his ability to essentially crash and flow. Just play extremely patient and then suddenly go super aggressive at the drop of a hat. Exactly, but we are moving on to game 2 right now. Zex running it straight back to Smashville. I didn't think he'd do anything bad. It was last hit, last stock situation. You know, this is the correct choice. It was ultimately just that hesitation at the end, right? He just needs to have that confidence of recognizing, I block this, and if I go in now, I can punish it. And it was just that punish game as I was talking about.
Yeah.
And that is what Peach and Samsora has made famous. All right, Zex still keeping up with these needles, trying to get these forward airs. But, ooh, you gotta be tricky. You gotta be careful with all those rolls.
Up air, that was really sweet stuff. Doesn't get much more off it, though. Yeah, Zex has been rolling quite a bit, and I see Samsora, like last game, started throwing out up smashes to try to catch
got
them.
the DI mix up the up air. Is not gonna take that stock, but trying to go in with that bouncing fish. He doesn't have a jump.
Oh, wow, the option coverage of down air, back air.
All right, he does finally get his jump back onto the stage. Good fair. No, but Samsora a little too smart for that setup.
Right now, Samsora mixing in a ton of these, flow cancel grab attempts in addition to his down airs. And the grabs haven't been landing as much, but the important part is to remind Zex that he might be going for it at any time. Right there, the bouncing fish puts Zex in the lead once again.
Yeah, just challenging the double jump right there coming off from Samsora. And Zex finally being able to just, clutch out a stock. Because that is where he has been struggling quite a bit at these high percents. Like, everyone likes to joke around that Sheik can't kill, but it is kind of difficult when your opponent knows what setup to exactly look for.
Right there, just the simple block and attempt to grab, but Sheik being able to spot dodge beforehand.
Our good recovery, going for the trump, unfortunately did not get it. Golf club swinging out. This ain't no Tiger Woods.
I just like that patience by Samsora right under that platform, right? Just doing a lot of
just
movement.
all these float cancels.
Yeah.
He's coming up, just trying to bait anything at his Zex, and that's just some really good conditioning.
Here we go again, float cancel into grab, knowing that Zex is now fearing the crown, so to speak.
Float back into another grab forward throw. Is going to go ahead and take that stock. Sweet spot.
So
Great angle.
Yeah, I was going to say that I had a feeling a button was coming because Samsora is doing so many fake outs with the float cancels.
Ooh, that forward air, very lucky for Samsora that didn't get punished, and the back air is going to seal it up.
Right now, though, Zex is just
He's in a great position to go ahead and make some things happen. F tilt into the up air. Not gonna take the stock, no rage.
Yep. It's all good, though. He still has this advantage, and he does get the forward throw into bouncing fish, and he takes it with a near JV2 stock.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful stuff right there coming out from Zex. The adaptation, like, that was a complete 180 coming out.
Yeah.
It was last hit, last stock for Samsora in the first game, and then just a commanding win right there in game 2 for Zex.
I feel like Zex just sort of took a deep breath at the end of that first game. It was like, I've beaten him before. It was months ago, but I beat him before, and I had that game at the beginning. I can do this. And then
it's all about the confidence. It's about how you're feeling in the game. Like, this is Smash 4, guys. You got to know. Any character can go ahead and do it at any given time.
A mindset more and more players are discovering is such a crucial aspect of this game that just because of the sheer number of mix-ups that happen in this game, your mindset can affect how you answer dozens and dozens of situations.
It's not all about text go. It's not all about what you can do with your character. Like, top players are top players because of their mentality.
Speaking of mentality, Samsora running with momentum right now, just all off a single edge guard, gaining 64 on Zex to start it off.
No, but Zex finally finds himself back on stage, instantly eating that back air get up attack. You have to be careful with those because Peach is always floating, ready for the crown.
And that's the scary thing because crown is so huge, right? It covers like 3 of your get-up options.
Ooh, no, errant up smash right there coming out from Zex. Got it. Not too big of a punish, but that is some percent more for Samsora.
Zex going in hard, but I mean that's the confidence we were talking about, right? He's not letting the fact that he's as 100% over disrupt his fire, so to speak.
Yeah, no, Samsora just looking for those uppers, good percent. The dash attack, not gonna go ahead and take that stock though. Very close, and he is just hopping, dancing, tiptoeing his way everywhere. Samsora just really trying to seal out this stock.
And Zex actually hanging out near the ledge, not wanting to get near center stage, barely surviving that back air. He won't survive the next one at that rate.
But the bouncing fish landing on the platform has this stuff going back on. The up air is going to do it. Samsora calling out that double jump.
Yeah, very nice stuff. Samsora taking only 50%, doing himself a little celebratory dance with his flow cancels.
I mean, Samsora is so elusive, but the way his movement has just changed from the second game into this third game. Oh, no.
And once again, just the good old-fashioned, I'm going to block your landing and just get a grab. Nothing fancy.
All right, no, just floating around, not trying to get hit by those needles. Really good awareness right there from Samsora, knowing the matchup very well. All right, down throw into the back air. It's a good percent, but Zex is really struggling to get anything going, as he was in the second game. Landing there, you're going to be fine.
Right there. Oh, gets trumped now. And Samsora still running away with the single advantage position. Finally, Zex touches ground.
Zex ended up getting the read, unfortunately. Didn't get the confirm. All right, again, Zax is continuing these back rolls, but he's not getting anything out of them. Samsora himself is just prepared. He's not punishing it, but he's just running completely away whenever he sees it.
Oh, wow. Doesn't get the punish he wants. Okay,
right.
yeah, that's not going to close it out.
Perfect shields on deck for both of these players, but that up air still not going to do it. You know, Sheik need a little bit more. Backer?
Oh, tries to punish and instead gets untechable. You saw that he waited for the air dodge, bouncing fish a moment too late, and then Samsora is already prepared for exactly how he was going to punish Zex for that mistake.
Yeah.